people at the two sides in front of the KK.
I will confuse them to come to the market.
Congratulations to the media. You have done incredible work.
In any, it will show you what it does.
The Senate observes that PPP has consistently engaged in underhanding.
Position, you don't will get to for Africa.
When your brother is producing something and you patronizing your brother.
Listen to Planet's 101.1 FM News at 7 a.m., 12 noon, and 6 p.m. with our news in special English at 2:30 p.m., Mondays to Fridays. Planet's Radio 101.1 FM, revolving around you.
In the news at noon, House of Representatives summons Accountant General of the National Housing Fund. Akwa Ibom State Government signs a Memorandum of Understanding with Benin Republic based agriculture firm. Dwellers of Obong Itam community to local government area Akwa Ibom State appeal to state government to fix roads. On the foreign scene, Gabon soldiers seize power, says election results cancelled. And sports, Spurs crash out of League Cup at Fulham. Details coming up shortly. Good afternoon and welcome to the news on Planet Radio 101.1 FM Uyo. My name is Xavier Robert. We begin this afternoon from the Green Chambers, where the ad hoc committee of the House of Representatives probing alleged non-remittance and utilization of National Housing Fund from 2011 till date has summoned the Accountant General of the Federation, Oluwatoyin Madane. This was made known by the chairman of the committee, Dachung Bagas. Bagas said the decision to summon the Accountant General was to get full information on deductions of National Housing Fund of Nigerian workers and remittance of same to the Federal Mortgage Bank of Nigeria. According to reports, the Central Bank of Nigeria is also expected to appear before the committee on Thursday. Reports say that one of the aims of the National Housing Fund is the mobilization of funds for the provision of affordable residential houses for Nigerians. Now to Nigeria's leader, President Bola Tinubu, who yesterday approved the appointment of a new board and management team for the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC). The special advisor to the president on media and publicity, Ajuri Ngelale, who made the announcement in a statement to newsmen, said the new board is expected to ensure a new era of successful administration in the NDDC, in line with the president's renewed hope agenda. According to the statement, the new NDDC board consists of Chiedu Ibie, Chairman, Delta, Samuel Obuku, Managing Director and CEO, Bayelsa, Boma Yaye, Executive Director, Finance and Administration, Rivers, Victor Antai, Executive Director, Projects, Akwa Ibom, Ifedayo Abegunde, Executive Director of Corporate Services, Ondo, and Dimaro Denyabofa, State Representative Bayelsa, amongst others, adding that the appointments take immediate effect. Away from that now, the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Mohammed Malagi, says Nigerians will soon begin to feel the positive impact of the removal of petrol subsidy. The minister stated this when he received Governor Umar Bago of Niger State in his office in Abuja. Malagi said the decision by President Bola Tinubu to remove petrol subsidy is for the good of the country. The minister further stated that the federal government has since saved money from the subsidy removal, which has been distributed to the states to cushion the economic impact of petrol subsidy removal. This is as he also expressed confidence in the Tinubu administration to actualize his 8 priority agenda for the benefit of Nigerians. Elsewhere, the Minister of Interior, Olubunmi Tunji-Ojo, has charged agency heads to speed up the process of application and collection of Nigerian passports. The Interior Minister, in a statement by his Chief Press Secretary, Alao Babatunde, said Nigerians should not have to queue endlessly to get passports. The minister also noted that President Bola Tinubu had no interest in excuses, saying the agency heads must walk the talk as the country is at a critical point and in dire need of transformation. Jojo also underscored the importance of leveraging technology as a means to enhance efficiency and accuracy within the immigration and correctional services. In another development, the Edo and Delta Area Command of the Nigeria Customs Service has declared 30 billion naira as its revenue for the period of January through August. The command controller, Babatunde Olomo, made the disclosure during a media briefing in Warri, Delta State, while giving an account of how the command has fared, especially in the area of revenue generation, exports, security of seizures, and infrastructure. Olomo insisted that the challenges of low trade influx and swings in transaction rates did not deter its resolve in ensuring that revenue is maximized. He also gave a rundown of export activities, including the volume of crude oil lifted within the period of review. The briefing also presented an opportunity for the customs to highlight some of its construction projects aimed at a better and quality service delivery to the nation. Back here, Akwa Ibom State Government has signed a Memorandum of Understanding with a Benin Republic-based agriculture firm, Songhai Farms Initiatives Nigeria, to drive a technologically driven food production and business-oriented agricultural revolution in the state for the fulfillment of the goals of the Arise Agenda blueprint of the administration. Speaking at a brief meeting to sign the MOU at Government House Uyo, Governor Umoina described the Songhai agricultural model as impressive and stated that he learned about it during his electioneering campaign days, maintaining that the MOU is a long-term pact between the state government and Songhai Farm Investment Nigeria for the replication of a model farm in Akwa Ibom. He commended the Songhai delegation for coming to the state and assured the company that the model was achievable in the state in view of the state government's disposition towards agricultural production using the Arise Agenda blueprint. He was emphatic on his expectations from the agro-based investment, saying that the company will excel in food production, tourism, youth development, and job creation. Speaking from the backdrop of his entrepreneurial disposition, Governor No pointedly told the team that there will be need to take a more careful study of the business plan to ascertain its turnover possibilities within a reasonable period, stressing that he is spending the state's funds judiciously by investing in lucrative ventures as he is in office to hold brief for the people. He assured on the availability of land in the state to kickstart the project on a small and medium-scale basis and stressed on the need for a technology transfer plan as a condition for expanding to enable young Akwa Ibomites run the model profitably with ease and pleasure within his first term in office. Earlier, leader of the team, Professor Godfrey Zamujo, who is the founder of the agripreneur company Songhai Farm Initiatives Nigeria, informed the state delegation that the company is a project of a new African society which has gradually translated to a movement. He said the company has need for human resources to enable it to replicate a model of its farm in the state, stressing that the people must be technologically driven, focused and hard-working to keep with the pace of work in the farm, and passionately appealed to the state government to provide a large farmland for the agricultural venture. Professor Zamujo commended the vision of the state administration in partnering with Songhai Farm Initiatives for the agricultural investment, assuring that the company will create a paradigm shift in agricultural production in the state. On our community news, dwellers of Obong Itam community in Itu local government area, Akwa Ibom State, have appealed to the state government to fix the community road in the area and also build a perimeter fencing to help protect the Itam Secondary School from hoodlums. Speaking with Planet News, they decried the inability to access the road, saying that a lot of businesses have been affected and it also affects farming in the area. They further solicited a standard and functioning healthcare system that will take care their health needs.
Federal government link the neighboring village. I did to Efi, I did to Ibiano, or Winama. It in here, Federal Road, Holy to Road, I don't get Wegbu, I get war, Ecom Junction, Winama. I did war, internal roads, Asokaba and Teutonian, a good come street, Winama. Send me Kang Frembu, government. What we really need Itam Secondary School, perimeter fencing. A lot of these boys, say in Crush, when the South quarters, so many buildings there that are empty. I can attack from wherever.
Others lamented the situation of vandalization of school property by hoodlums and how it has affected the growth of education in the area. This is, as they call them, the government to help solve the problems.
Government, it offense all school. The school is secured. Government have tried though. I have not said government in Amangpo, but we need more. And more is perimeter fence. But so that you need your mother from with you know.
The first primary school is the environment. It won't make a boy down. I want to serve any near board the year more. Body from and we need the government to come and help us.
In fact, security. In fact, facility to Goribok. We have one small clinic on them. Abong deserts are bigger things than that. So, by the governor, the boarding house is there, wasted. There's no roof. We use the government has not given us chairs and tables.
Members of the community in Obong Itam speaking. Listening to the news on Planet Radio 101.1 FM. Let's take a breather and then bring in more stories from the foreign sports and entertainment scenes. Do stay with us.
Healthy living begins with the choices one makes. Choosing to live healthy is the first step to healthy living. Join us Sundays 1:30 to 2 p.m. for Healthway, awareness for healthy choices.
Many thanks for staying tuned as we move on now to the foreign scene, where a group of Gabonese military officers have announced that they were putting an end to the current administration and cancelling an election that, according to official results, President Ali Bongo Ondimba won. While announcing the cancellation of the vote results, one of the officers said all the institutions of the republic had been dissolved. Reports say that the address was read by an officer flanked by a group of a dozen army colonels, members of the elite Republican Guard, regular soldiers and others. It came moments after the National Election Authority said Bongo had won a third term in Saturday's election with 64.27% of the vote. Elsewhere, the United Nations has said that an exemption request for relief supplies to the Niger Republic has been submitted to the Economic Community of West African States. The UN said sanctions on Niger were blocking vital humanitarian aid such as food and medicine. The United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, representative for Niger, Emmanuel Gignac, stated this at a press briefing during a visit to Geneva. Gignac noted that there is no way to bring humanitarian aid into the country, adding that a formal letter from UNA Chief Martin Griffiths had been addressed to AKS for exemptions. In sports now, Ange Postecoglou suffered his first defeat on Tottenham Bus as Fulham won 5-3 on penalties after a 1-1 draw in the League Cup second round. Postecoglou had masterminded an encouraging start to his first season in charge of Tottenham, with successive Premier League wins against Manchester United and Bournemouth following a draw against Brentford. But the former Celtic boss paid the price for making 9 changes to his starting lineup at Craven Cottage. Nicky van der Ven's 19th minute own goal gave Fulham the lead as the defender turned Tom Kearney's cross past keeper Fraser Forster. Tottenham took advantage of a curious incident that left Fulham down to 10 men to equalise in the 56th minute. But Tottenham were unable to find a winner, and in the shootout, Davinson Sanchez's effort was saved by Marek Rodek before Tate, now with boots on both feet, fired his decisive kick. And on the entertainment scene, Grammy-winning Nigerian singer Temilade Penny, popularly known as Tams, has revealed that she was prepared to face grave consequences when she ditched Afrobeats, the famous genre in the country, to do R&B. Tams said she so much believed in herself that she did not bother if she never becomes anything or anyone with R&B. The Essence crooner said she just wanted to get a message out. She disclosed this in an interview. The Oscar-nominated singer said she refused to give up because money was not her goal, adding that she is chasing a frequency. It's been the news on Planet Radio 101.1 FM Uyo, but before we go, a quick recap of the major stories. The ad hoc committee of the House of Representatives probing alleged non-remittance and utilization of National Housing Fund from 2011 till date has summoned the Accountant General of the Federation, Oluwatoyin Madain. Akwa Ibom State Government has signed a Memorandum of Understanding with a Benin Republic-based agriculture firm, Songhai Farms Initiatives Nigeria, to drive a technologically driven food production and business-oriented agricultural revolution in the state for the fulfillment of the goals of the Arise Agenda blueprint of the administration. Dwellers of Obong Itam community in Itu local government area, Akwa Ibom State, have appealed to the state government to fix the community roads in the area and also build a perimeter fence to help protect the Itam Secondary School from hoodlums. On the foreign scene, we told you that a group of Gabonese military officers have announced that they were putting an end to the current administration and cancelling an election that, according to official results, President Ali Bongo Ondimba won. In sports, reported that Ange Postecoglou suffered his first defeat as Tottenham boss as Fulham won 5-3 in penalties after a 1-1 draw in the League Cup second round. For comments and coverage of newsworthy events, to call our newsroom on 0812-770-2940. Visit our website on planet101fm.ng and follow us on Twitter at planet_101fm. Also like our Facebook page at planet101fm. Uyo. The news was edited by Isaiah Udo and Jane Bowa. As we end the news, to know what you know and what you do not know is true knowledge. The humility of learning what you do not know but desire to know is a money spinner. My name is Xavier Robert. Wishing you a terrific afternoon and to enjoy the rest of our programming today. Bye-bye for now.